The prophecy has come true. I have returned again. Oh dear, it's time to ruin FNAF 3. Okay, in all seriousness, hi everyone, my name is Kosmik, and last time we built FNAF 2, as you can see here, just look at all of it. This time we're building the third location of the series, FNAF 3's Fazbear Frights. Cause I got plans for that one. Let's just get straight into it and let me show you what I've changed. Okay, so when I say what I've changed, I really mean what I've changed about this location and the last one, and it's more so just there's a vent trigger there, but I've removed some. So I believe the vent trigger here was removed. Yeah, it was removed. I was gonna say I couldn't remember if I did that one or not. But basically they can only really go one way now. For these vents in the toilets or the restrooms and like parts and service. Same with the one connecting to the arcade. It was just to stop them from, because we've all seen, we saw in the last episode, I think, the animatronic get stuck. Get stuck here, like being forced back in by the vent trigger, so I figured I'd save them some stress. I have the vent triggers all the way over in FNAF 2's Foxy Kids Cove area. Is there actually, like, hold on, pirate? No, there is no Kids Cove decorations. That's sad. I do have the vent triggers here. And you know, just dotted around, but the ones that I mainly focused on were the ones that were meant for one-way usage. So I did that. I moved all the way over to the office and I removed the vent triggers here, because otherwise how are you going to get the gameplay loop of you putting on the mask as an animatronic crawls, or Toy Bonnie for instance, we'll use him as an example. How are we supposed to get that loop when he would go back in the vent? He would have to go all the way down the hole. That's what he would have to do. Same with every other animatronic, you know? I'm thinking about this logically, divas. We think about things logically here. Which is ironic because they're like with parts and service, if we go all the way over, this is not logical at all. Oh, by the way, whilst I'm here, I also finally added Endo 02. I was gonna say, I turned you around. I finally added Endo 02. Hi, Mangle. I finally added Endo 02 because I forgot to last episode. I had him. Also, my mouse is stuttering a little bit. As in it freezes and then it just like darts. I don't know what the fix for that is. It's not my batteries and my mouse. My mouse is still on. It might just be the game. But yeah, I added those things to FNAF 2. I was tempted in the hallway to add a few things just splattered around on the walls, like more of these posters. But I figured it's like a liminal space, right? And I think I achieved the liminal space feel with this. If I'm honest, because the FNAF locations always had that liminal space like feel, especially FNAF 3, which we're tackling today. Also, before we get into the FNAF 3 build and start doing that, I just need to show the FNAF 1 stuff. There was a vent trigger here, I removed it, and I basically went to the end of the halls over here. By the way, if you have not seen the FNAF 1 building, I think this one's the most accurate. I think this one's the most accurate to what the FNAF 1 was, and I think people really like that. So thank you to the people who liked it. I liked building the FNAF 1 and FNAF 2 stuff. I really enjoyed the FNAF 1 and 2 stuff. Also, whilst I'm here, the reason I can't place a plush underneath these specific spots is because there's already shelves. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Hold on. How do I get rid of you? Madam? Thank you. The reason why I can't place the plushies on here is because of the fact that the shelf here, you see where it's clipping a little bit? I will have to remove this sort of thing in my own time, which I'll probably do. Just to have one shelf, but the reason I can't fit any plushes on the bottom is because, hi, Bonnie, hi. The reason why I can't fit them on is because the shelf, where I placed the shelf, it technically, that space is where the shelf was placed, even though I did place it on that. It still needs the space underneath, apparently. So I just figured I'd point that out. Thank you to the person in the comments who told me about that specific thing. I responded to them and I was like, thank you, I didn't realize, or something along those lines. I can't exactly remember what I said, but I know I thanked them for that. But anyways, now that we're done with these 2 locations, I'm actually going to make a new world, a new super flat. I'm gonna duplicate this one and I'm gonna start on the FNAF 3 build. And the reason why I'm duplicating it instead of just having like a long road or stuff or such is because I want the FNAF 3 sort of building to be its own thing, and I'm worried about me potentially clipping in because I want stuff going all the way around. I'm afraid of clipping into these 2 buildings. So with all due respect, ladies, it's time we got into a new world. Also, how topical, when I started up the recording before I did stuff, this screen has popped up. The game knows. The game just knows. It's either that. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it is Wednesday. Okay, maybe it's attuned to the times of day or the days of the week. But no, this is what I have come across today, and it's highly topical. Anyways, let's go into single player and let's create a new world. Okay, so I am in the super flat world. You can tell that by the sun being there. Time set 6,000. Let's get it all the way up in the sky so there's no qualms about it. I recreated the world and now we're here. Okay, so to start off, I better show you. I got fences, right? And the reason I got fences was because I wanted to sit here and create sort of like a line into like the attraction. Let's get some modern nether brick and some blackstone to really show it off. Sorry, I got the sniffles. But it's kind of like this, except I'd be obviously using a different, fence. I just wanted to try and see if I could, let fences and such work with this. Because I really do think that it would be camp to have these fences. You know what I mean? But some of these don't exactly fit the requirements that I want. So in addition, I got more fences here. I've got stained glass fences, cake fences, glass fences, and this will all be included in a data pack that I plan on, or not a data pack, a mod pack that I plan on releasing for you to download these worlds when I've finished with all of them. Because I'm going to probably do it in one bulk thing. I finally figured out how to give the mod pack a profile picture for the specific profile that I want, or whatever it was. But there are more gates as well. You can have gates of, fire, gates of hell here. You know what I mean? It's very nice to play around with. Okay, sorry if you can hear any background noise. My neighbors have decided to start up, I assume, some kind of lawn device? Lawnmower. I'm gonna call it a lawnmower because it sounds like it. But right here we have the animatronic statues and then one animatronic. The only reason that these ones over here, because these are also going to be actual animatronics here, the only reason they are the way that they are in statue form is because if I get a, where is it? No, that almost spelled fat. Where's let's get Phantom Freddy. Let's just get him. As you can see, he's just particles until I go like this. But even then, you don't really get to see him until I get the camera, I assume. Because you always saw the animatronics in camera form. Let's get that. No, apparently. How do I get him working? Hold on. Let's look at the camera now. No. Does not want to appear. Great. Love that. Where are you? Where are you? He's just here. Oh, Springtrap's moving. Sorry. He is just there. But I don't. Oh, there he is. There he is. Hello. Bye-bye. Love that. Anyways, that's what the phantoms do. So let's put it back today and let's get on with this build. See, he's just okay. That's fair actually. And I'm gonna start it over here, and I'm actually gonna put down the FNAF 3 stuff first, as in the layout, and then I'm gonna work on the specific areas for FNAF 1 and 2, because I feel like the FNAF 3 stuff would be last, and you're all probably sat there when I laid out all of this being like, girl, what the what are you doing here? So FNAF 1, 2, 3, right? We're gonna have FNAF 1, say, go here. We're gonna have FNAF, this is just like a tiny map version of like the FNAF Fazbear Frights that I got in mind. But it's sort of like a U-shaped building, right? With a few attractions to show off this, a few key rooms, you know, the hallway from FNAF 2 with like parts and service and stuff. It's not meant to be a functional pizzeria, is what I'm trying to say. And then down here we got the FNAF 3 stuff. So with that being said, I'm actually going to use light grey wool for the vents. We're going to do FNAF 3 in the green wool, and we're going to do that. For the first time, we're not using purple for the stuff. So I'm going to get up a map on my second monitor of FNAF 3's building, just so I can see what it looks like, because I haven't seen it in a long time. And we shall proceed, I guess, girls. Okay, so I have got one of the maps that I saw on Google of the layout, and it's the official map overlay. So there's a door here. There's a door here, right? I know that old locations had like the little door areas, but for the first time I'm actually going to use like their little, because if you look at the FNAF 3 map, you can see little hallways leading to separate rooms, whereas usually I'm just sat here like this, right? And I feel like these little hallways to like transition, say, from FNAF 3 to FNAF 1, which would never happen, would be there to sort of transition it in, if that makes sense. But this is supposed to be like the exit of the place, right? So you're supposed to go in, you're supposed to see like the FNAF 1 stuff. As you can see, I've got it all listed over there, including our beloved Sparky. I need to add Withered Sparky in as well. I completely forgot about that. Sorry, I'm gonna put him behind because I'm too lazy to put him in officially. In terms of on the row, I can't be bothered to adjust to that. Withered Sparky spawn egg. There you go, Sparky. Enjoyed that. And I was thinking about adding, say, Shadow Bonnie, or say, you know, Shadow Freddy, or even Golden Freddy, because technically, by that point, we see Shadow or Phantom Freddy in the office sometimes, just for a brief second. He doesn't hurt us or anything, but like as a statue or something, you know what I mean? So I feel like it would really benefit the place if we were to add those two animatronics in, but as like statues of like rumors that people heard. You get what I mean? I'm probably sounding like a crazy lady, but that's my idea. Okay, and I am going to have the office have quite a big door here. Let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna make it 7 because I feel like that's warranted. No, oh, I don't know. I need it to be big, right? I need it to be big because the window needs to be up here, like 2 blocks and such. But I'm afraid of making it too big, so I am going to make the conscious effort here to actually thin it. We're gonna make it skinny. We're gonna make it skinny. Oh my god. We're gonna put it here. And that looks good for now, because we can have a little office set up. I don't know if they have the FNAF 3. Is it, do they have the audio lure? Do they have that? Do they have, like, so, audio, they do. No, do they have the, no, they don't have the repair stuff. Computer, no, that doesn't seem to be there either, but at least they've got the FNAF 3 sort of lights and such as well, that I will be very sparsely decorating the place with. I'm not going to be using any lights other than nasty green ones and whatchamacallit, and the audio lures. That's going to be fun. Just taking pieces of everything. Pipes. They have pipes. Oh my god, Diva! Diva! I'm a diva right now. Look at this. Look at this. I didn't realize there were pipes. Wait. Oh my god, that's... Okay, that's clearly for FNAF sister location, but I will try and incorporate that. Is that hand unit? That is hand unit, isn't it? Hello. Hello. That's FNAF's sister location. I know that. But, oh yeah, we have the yellow rabbit suit. We have the spring bonnie stuff. Fredbear, yellow rabbit. We have so much to play with. I'm not sure whether to add the Fredbear family diner stuff or not. In the FNAF 3 area, just to sort of spice it up, I guess. But I'm tempted not to, because as I get to just building more of this, okay, so it needs to be 3, so naturally the 3 out is there. Sorry if my game starts lagging a little bit, by the way. I don't know what's going on. I reset it, or restarted my PC, which is probably what's doing it, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie. That is probably what's doing it. There we go. That seems to be fine, because that's the office that's sort of doing that. Hallelujah. I'm gonna leave that open and work on this area, because that's also 3. There we go. But yeah, I'm not sure whether to incorporate the Fredbear's family diner stuff, because, and this is a little bit of like tea for me, I don't think that it should exist within like the modern FNAF, other than like Spring Bonnie as something, or Spring Trap as something that genuinely got forgotten. Because after the bite of 83, they would have wanted to move away, and they already had Fazbear, Freddy Fazbear on the rise, you know what I mean? So I feel like they wouldn't have anything to do with Fredbear's family diner left, I guess, other than like one Springlock suit and maybe the phone calls playing. Also, I'm just gonna measure this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I feel like, because everything's so squished, I feel like that should, no, it needs to be longer. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11's good, I feel. Yeah, 11's good, because then I can come over here and do that. Yes, I can see the map. Sorry, I'm like, I can see the map. This is crazy, but I also need one space here, I think, for the vent. So that will be fun. So there we go. And when we get to here, this hallway needs to stop as well, because it needs to follow the FNAF 3 map, you know what I'm saying? So this currently looks like Scott's avatar a little bit, apart from the small head, and it kind of follows the FNAF 3 map, you know what I mean? But there was a door here, so I need to add that. And the cool thing about this with the vent triggers that I removed, that say go from here to here, is that encourages Springtrap to sort of take the vents and crawl to you, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna start outlining where the vent should be, for when I need to do the big loop around, you know what I mean? Oh, actually, hold on, there's also a vent thing here. There's also one here, I just realized, I just looked at the map. There is one there, which is cool, because you can kind of see it coming together now. I just need to build that hallway up here, and the other hallway thing here, as well as like the exit, I guess, which should be fun. Okay, so I think I've got it. I don't know, the hallways up here look way too small compared to these big ones, you know what I mean? I feel like I could extend them, but I added the vents sort of as a thing, just so that I know where exactly to place the vents. I'm gonna try and stretch it out over here by like 3 or like 2 blocks, and I'll come back with you with a sky view of what that looks like. Okay, so I played around with hallway lengths. Obviously those 2 hallways on the right are kind of like the basis for that, but I do recognize that there should be some slightly smaller ones, which is why I haven't immediately like outstretched them or anything like that. Maybe I could over here, because it looks like a long way to sort of vent crawl for Springtrap. I'm thinking maybe extending this out to here, maybe, just to sort of really do my big one, I guess. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Yeah, that seems fair, actually, because then I can do this as the Yeah. I've got it. I'll be back when I'll fix this. Okay, yeah, so I think that's better. Definitely better. It follows through the traditions of the longer, like, hallway stuff. I like it personally. I think it's good. I'm not too sure about, like, the exact, because I'm gonna use if we get the excuse me, if my keyboard could stop fighting me, I'm definitely gonna use the fright tiles for all of this. But after that, I really want to do ruined sort of tiles for the FNAF 1 and 2 stuff. Springtrap, stop twitching. Alright, everybody else is still. What's wrong with you? Okay, so now that I've got the FNAF 3 location sort of laid out, it looks really nice over here, actually. Also, my mouse keeps doing that, and so does my keyboard at points. It's been really odd to work with. I'm thinking of taking out the batteries and sort of recharging them, because they're rechargeable batteries, and seeing if that does the trick, but I'll do it after this video. So we're just gonna have to put up with it here, unless they literally die on me right now, but I doubt that. So I'm not sure how to effectively shove the player from FNAF 2 or FNAF 1 to FNAF 2 to the FNAF 3 whilst making it sort of like, you know, making it good in a way, because I do want to expand beyond just this map, because if I were to just do this map, y'all would kill me because it's not original, it's just a recreation of the original map. And that's not what we do here, other than maybe the FNAF 1 location. But even then, the FNAF 1 location had the safe room, had the vents. FNAF 2 had the arcade, Kids Cove with Fixed Foxy, the parts and service room was bigger, etc. So this is kind of like my magnum opus for the original trilogy of buildings. So I really need to go all out with it. And I'm going to see if I can think of stuff, you know what I mean? I'm going to see if I can think of stuff to sort of add. Maybe I could take pieces of the old building and place them and sort of do all of that. Yeah, that actually sounds really good. I spoke that out loud into existence, and I feel like adding maybe the what if I do it like a timeline? So the safe room, why did I think of this? Why did I not think of this? Because I could also, if I go to the wall stuff, the classic stuff, so you could start in the classics, and then because of everything shutting down, you can move to FNAF 2 and go all the way over here, and then the FNAF 1 stuff. Why didn't I think of this? That's amazing. That's amazing of my brain. But I'm gonna outline the safe room real quick, because I feel like Springtrap should start here ideally. And then sort of work his way around the building. But I want this to specifically have a door that bars him from going the other way. No, actually, that'd be really smart if I had the vents connecting and had more of the I'm having so many ideas. I was originally going to do what Baddington did with his VHS tape series and have the minecart stuff. And truth be told, I am sad that I won't be able to incorporate that because I don't know anything about Redstone. But honestly, these new ideas, baby, these new ideas, I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy about it. I like these new ideas. So I'm going to put the door here, and that sort of leads into FNAF 1, FNAF 3 door, FNAF 3 door. I'm just going to mark out where all like the hallways and the doors are with the wool on the ground, so I know exactly where they are. So that I don't accidentally build over them. Also, whilst I am doing this, because I've just marked out all of the doors, and I was going to start on the FNAF 1 stuff. As you can see, I've marked all of the doors and hallways, which is nice. I am going to put on YouTube to just pass the time, because every time I do this, I sit here and I work in silence, and I deserve at least a little bit of music or just gameplay stuff over the silence, like maybe an old YouTube video or something like that. Also, what is that community post by Dodgery 7 hours ago? It's got like a Mickey Mouse, I think, with the eyes. Girl, apparently FNAF was my, or the horror genre was my biggest thing of this gaming recap, and I was very confused. But anyways, I'll come back to you after I've started building the FNAF 1 location up past the safe room and sort of having an idea for that. Okay, so I have been working for a little bit on the outline of the FNAF 1 stuff, so I'm going to explain this, because y'all might be going, huh? Huh? You know what I mean? Y'all might be going, huh? To this. So basically, you come in here, you know how we did it in the FNAF 1 build where we had the entrance? I kind of want the entrance to sort of merge with, like, say, a key room in the FNAF sort of location before it. So this is the safe room. Added a hallway here, but I also want to, I'm not sure if I want the office, because this is supposed to be the office, right? I want the office actually closed off here, and I want to replicate the feel of this with going into here to the parts and service room, going down this hallway and then in, sort of replicating the feel of this to a much larger extent. But in the FNAF 1 location, we have parts and service office, a hallway, supply closet, and then the main stage. It's going to be a recreation of the main stage. So say if I think that this is too, like, out there, which it is, I'm going to, like, shave it down. I'm going to have, like, a few party tables here and there. I'm going to have Foxy's Pirate Cove here. And I was thinking of making that into, like, its own hallway, but I'm kind of debating against it, because all of it was in the original FNAF 1, wasn't it? So having that is good. I don't want to add the bathrooms, because that might be embarrassing. I don't want any facilities here. This is just supposed to be Fazbear Frights, the horror attraction, not Fazbear Frights, the restroom. Alright, just being honest with y'all right there. It's not Fazbear Frights, the restroom. So I'm going to work on a bit of the FNAF 2 layout that I've got in mind, because you can see what I have in mind. I'm going to expand FNAF 2 to be out here, and I'm going to have the original classic stuff here. So with that being said, oh yeah, FNAF 2 was the brown wall, wasn't it? Hold on, I'm going to change FNAF 2's color to this, and then I shall get to work, and I will see you once I've gotten, like, I guess halfway through it, and sort of done all of that, you know what I mean? So with that being said, see y'all in a sec. Okay, so I've sort of got the FNAF 2 layout sort of done for me. I am tempted to turn this in, because there was an arcade, and it would be wrong not to include the arcade. I have 2 party rooms here. This room over here, which should ideally not even have that. I don't know what I was thinking there. It should, like, that's parts and service, right? So you got the attraction going through, and like going through to the office here, all the way to FNAF 1, but it goes from the office, or to the office from this hallway, the icon, the legend, the star, to, say, this, arcade area with the not safe rooms, because that's the safe room all the way over there, to the to the party rooms. There's only 2 to represent it. I'm not building a fully fledged FNAF 2 at all. That would be insane. But I am thinking of, with this U, having the building sort of be longer on this side to sort of represent the, where are they? Let me find them. These 4 here, right? So I've got the party room, I've got a prize corner. So you'd come in through, say, over here, which I would definitely turn into, like, the waiting area. So, excuse me, I moved my mouse. My mouse keeps doing this. It's horrible. But the waiting room from the FNAF 2 location, sort of inch it in like this, sort of around here. Have the waiting room sort of be decorated with the chairs and such. Oh my god, I keep clicking things and my mouse is not registering them. I don't know what's going on, I'm getting annoyed by it. But then we lead on to the classic location, because that technically would be a new location, or like the final Freddy Fazbear's location. This is the grand reopening stuff. I still need to add the stage, don't I? Which is gonna be interesting. So I feel like my game keeps on fucking lagging. Oh my Christ, I don't know what's going on. It just keeps on doing that. But 1, 2, 3. Just planning out where I plan on having the statues. There we go. I feel like that's good. And yeah, that is good. Have the stage there, have the puppet there as a statue, have it all go around, and then sort of lead it into the retro classic stuff. And I'm gonna change the wool color because I don't like the wool color. I'm gonna do blue. No, because that would get me confused. Cyan. At least then it's not eye-offendingly orange, you know what I mean? There we go. So that leads into this area. And then we can have a line outside, I guess, you know what I mean? Sort of have that. And yeah, that I'll cut back once I've done that. Once I've bloody replaced my battery, because I have a full battery. So I'm gonna replace my battery in my mouse. So give me a sec. You know what would be camp actually, because I got all this space? What if I just filled it out with the retro stuff? You know what I mean? With the retro Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, this, that, and the other. And have this be Pirates or Kids Cove. So extend it out a little bit to accommodate for Foxy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Or maybe it needs to be 3, but I'm gonna give it 5 since it's the grand reopening. So what if I angled the waiting room over here? Because that would be good. Have the waiting room be here. You can see Kids Cove there. Have the animatronics from FNAF 2, the unwithered ones, sort of here. Yeah, I feel like that would be good. There we go. But unlike in the FNAF, okay, good. Unlike in the FNAF, I was just checking unlike in the FNAF 2 one before I get carried away, I want the animatronics to all be sort of level and not sort of like all upper level, because that just makes things confusing, doesn't it? So I'm just gonna patch this up. So you'd walk in, you'd have excuse me, there we go. You'd have the waiting room be here, I guess, where it like, because they don't have actual sort of references to the direct stuff. I imagine the internet would just help them sort of vaguely do stuff. Vaguely, very vaguely. And I of course want to just add, for the fun of it, because I assume that there would be rumors of the vent stuff, have an animatronic sort of, or a statue in the vent. I'm not sure how I'll pull how I'll pull that off, but hey, it sort of works, doesn't it? So that is, yeah, okay. So I'll cut back with you once I've gotten started on the FNAF retro location, and we shall see each other then. Okay, so I am thinking with this, because I've just gone around, having a very small office here, almost as an homage to that, you know, the Return to Freddy stuff? I feel like that could be incorporated as like the inspiration. A very tiny office here, maybe just extended one here for like the office chair, and just have the door there, so then it can transition into here. But I'm now going to tackle the location for these 4 idiots, so I'm going to get to work on that, and I'll see what I come up with, because it needs to go all the way over here. Okay, so I have started on it. I've got a general idea, because I haven't done a classic FNAF sort of classic or retro diner or, you know, restaurant, which I might tackle in the next episode. Actually, this is actually kind of fun. But I have the office here, I have a little hallway here for parts and service, and then in this room I'm planning on having, you know, that video of Foxy's Cove show where it's like, in 10 minutes whatever the hell he says, and it was Baddingtons, but Squimpus McGrimpus I think also did it, where you had the children in the room with Spring Bonnie sort of there, and I kind of want an homage to that, but have one of the animatronics, if I extend it, maybe Foxy is like an homage to that. Maybe have Foxy, if I get Foxy, let's go with statue. Is there no statue? Excuse me. Fixed. No, we want we want fixed retro Foxy, sorry, in here, sort of over here, seeing it there, you know what I mean, just sort of going, oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyways, our pizzeria is booming. I kind of want that. Sorry if my mic peaked, by the way, but sort of have him facing there, or even here. That would be more effective, because then we could have Pirates Cove sort of in the background here as like a miniature display. I'd have to get rid of one of the vents, but that's all right. I'm gonna just work on this as like sort of like a hallway with Pirates Cove here. In the back. Let's 1, 2, 3. So Pirates Cove here would be sort of, he would run down the hallway of Pirates Cove here. I could infuse that. No, actually, I'm not going to infuse that. Let's not do that. So have Pirates Cove be here. Just have a thin hallway. A thin hallway here. And then sort of have Foxy there, and sort of have his cove thing be in here, as he's just managed to get like here, I guess, where he's just about to see what takes place. He's gonna be removed and then replaced quite a lot whilst we're building this up. But sort of have that. Have Spring Bonnie behind these chairs where there are children, because we do have chairs. Excuse me, go away. New recipes? I will slap you. I've had this menu open for a long time. Anyway, let's go to furniture mode, and I could just have like brown chairs here, sort of with, I guess, armor statues? I don't know. Something like that. Let's go with Endo. No, that won't be... armor stand. There we go. Can I have the armor stand? No. See, this is what my mouse does as well. It kind of screws me over. Right. What about an armor stand here? But it... okay. I'll figure it out. I was thinking maybe an armor stand that sits. You know what I mean? Like, sits down. Or maybe... wait. Blocks. Freddy boots. What if? Oh, wait, is that just for me? Oh, no thank you. No thank you. I thought I could add them to like an endoskeleton or something like that. Sort of put it together. Oh, that would be cheeky though. Maybe have... I mean, it kind of works. I'm just kind of thinking, because I'm like, what can I do here to sort of make it look like the VHS tape without it being a direct VHS tape kind of thing. So I was thinking maybe sort of putting the heads on the chairs. But what would I do under? Like, that doesn't... that's sad. I was hoping to have that, but maybe have pedestals instead. Pedestals? Whatever they're called. Just here, just as like an example, and have all of like the heads of the children, I guess, with Spring Bonnie right behind. So if we get Spring Bonnie... no, I'm looking for the statue of Spring Bonnie. Or, do we have William? Do we have William in here? No, that's a mini Reno. We don't want that. Purple guy? No, that would just have him sit down. Spring Bonnie, because we could have DX2. Sure, we'll try that. Maybe here, but without the guitar. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be good. You get my idea. Okay, so this is kind of what I've got now. So I'm gonna walk you through it if I just like my plans anyway. So you would enter through here. There'd be like a line, because I believe I showed it off, but if I didn't, then I have fences. Because this would be sort of like a fence sort of line area, because I imagine this would be really popular. The line would only be added after I've done like the exterior of the building, which is going to be a hassle. But I was imagining you'd walk through here. It'd be like a reception area. You'd go on in. You'd see the original retros, these four here. performing on stage. Then you'd come in here and then you'd see the what happened, sort of like the start of everything, because that obviously is that. And then you'd come into parts and service. You'd see sort of the animatronic like endoskeletons in here with like suits that are stuffed. Because if I look up stuffed Freddy suit, you can place a Freddy suit down and it looks really cool. They sort of have like 2 of these, I guess, just to show what happened. And then you'd go through this hallway. I imagine like you'd have, say, Bonnie, I guess. Bonnie. I need the statue version of him. Stage 01, no, that's not what I want. Nightmare, Jacko, no. Junior's Rockstar, Spring, no. Shadow, Toy. Maybe, no, because Spring Bonnie doesn't... I'm trying to find Retro. There he is. Maybe have Retro Bonnie here at the end of the hallway. As you go in, just sort of mimicking the whole thing, I guess. We're gonna be reusing these statues a lot, just to sort of get the effect. We're gonna have Foxy obviously run through. The office would be here, and then we have FNAF 2's waiting reception area, which I believe I should extend a little bit, but it's not like it needs any real work on it, other than maybe fattening it up. So you go through here. FNAF 2's location would have the gate, obviously, to sort of show the grand reopening. But as you continue through to the prize corner, you go through here to parts and service, where you'd see yet again dead people next to their animatronics. Like, you could look around and see, oh god, something did happen here as well, with maybe the hoax purple guy over here, sort of like a scare, I guess. You'd have the hallways here, you'd have the arcade, you'd have these, you'd have probably Toy Bonnie over here and Toy Chica over here, with like maybe the Wizards after that point, sort of here. I don't know, something like that. Like some of the Wizards here, like animatronic statues going down here. You'd have the office, and then you go into FNAF 1's location, where you would have the originals here with Sparky. I do need to extend this one more though, because Sparky was a part of it. You know, we're just including him in that. Sparky would probably have to also be put in with these 4 as well. Not too sure, but it'd be something. You have the whole mimicking FNAF 1, the supply closet, where I imagine Bonnie would just be standing right here. Just looking at you like, hey. You'd probably have Chica like here with Freddy here, trying to scare you, and then you go into the office. You'd mimic closing the door. And then you come all the way over here to the parts and service room, I guess. Or did I say this would be the parts and service, or this? I feel like this was supposed to be the parts and service in my mind. Or yeah, this is the parts and service, because they're a door like for the office here. You have the parts and service. You see the endos. You go through. You'd see the safe room and what happened there when they dug Springtrap out. This is where Springtrap would start, and this would be sort of like a gate, I guess, to like with a pressure plate. If I were to get, say, a pressure plate, polished blackstone, yeah, that might fit. Sort of have it there. Have the gates be, yeah, we'll use this one for now, just to sort of enter Fazbear Frights as something. And then you'd have FNAF 3's location afterwards, where you'd go through all of these hallways, see like the 30 years later thing, go all the way to the office, and then come back out. Have a nice little Fazbear Frights, almost crossing over with Scary Museum, detailing history, which I think would be really, really good, in my personal opinion, because it outlines all of the locations for the Freddy Fazbear sort of franchise brand thing without including Fredbear, because Fredbear, even though I kind of want him in there somewhere as Golden Freddy, with this, I feel like they would have abandoned Fredbear and just sort of wiped him off beside, like, finding the mysterious spring trap or something like that. So you have the original FNAF 3 location and then the others, you know what I mean? So let's get to work on FNAF 3's building, and then we'll sort of go backwards, you know what I mean? Because we need to outline this first, I feel, because this is probably the most important part, and then we can worry about the stuff over here later. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I've got a picture of the office here. I also just want to show that I've got the lime fright wall, I've got the dirty and fright walls there, sort of to give the walls there. But this is going to be our main sort of floor tile here until, like, for this area, you know what I mean? So, like, fright wall there, which would go to fright tile, but it's going to be both floors, right? I would just use the fright tiles, but I feel like I need to stay true to the FNAF 3 location at the very least, otherwise y'all will gut me like a fish. So so we have that. With the fright tiles, I'm also just going to show that I have that, and have that to my disposal. Obviously with the fright tiles, I'll, like, do that, but I have this as, like, the FNAF 3 stuff, if you get what I mean. So we have sort of this, and then we have for the actual location, like 30 years later, from this point sort of all the way out to that point, we'll have the Fazbear Frights fright tile and the FNAF 1 ruined rotten wall, you know what I mean? Because I feel like that'd be fun. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna turn all this wool into whatchamacallit, into wall, and then I'll get back to you. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. I'll get back to you once I've done that. Okay, so I have done the FNAF 3 walls for this horrible little concoction called the Fright wall tiles. I don't like them. I don't like the yellow, but FNAF 3 is known for its green. Too much so, in my opinion. Just need to fix that, because the door, it was like one column of, oh, can I please, thank you. It was one column of that and then the other two, and I had to sort of be like, no, let's fix this. And I also needed room for the sorry, I'm about to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. I'm trying to stop myself. But I've added the box from FNAF 3. I wanted a little bit of area here for the, excuse me, there we go. I wanted a little bit of area here for, say, the keypad. So if we go to, there it is, the keypad, right, let's see. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. just mess around with it. I don't know. Something there. Add that there. Add the desk here. Is that even the right keypad though? I feel like it should just be an actual sort of like, oh, it's there, but you know, can't use it, like these wall tiles. I don't know. Although I'd have to. There we go. Because that looks better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just imagine that as the FNAF 3 keypads. Around the place, I've added these vent doors because I realized that they need power. And I don't know if it will let me with the camera. Let's grab the, sorry, I'm also getting a little bit stuffy as well, but I'm gonna look up the vent cameras so that I can see where exactly. Okay, so we're gonna test this. Imagine there's like a vent door here, and we get a camera here, and we just plop it probably somewhere around here, just to sort of see that spring trap is there. No, that's the wrong block. Whoops. That's the wrong block. I want to see, no, I need tablet. I need that, and then I need the redstone module because I want to see if I can use redstone with it. Let's connect. Oh, I need that to be more. Okay. I need it to be closer. Oh dear. Or I could have it be above, couldn't I? I'll cut back once I've like tested this out. Okay, so I have figured it out. It has to be in front or behind. I put the camera there. I'm not sure if the animatronics can actually go through the camera. If they can, then I'll just position it up here and have like a... In fact, I think to cover all bases, I will have it up there here, aiming down and looking through, you know what I mean? Cause this is gonna be a little area, if you will, so that Springtrap can crawl through. Gonna just build up that. Oh wait, I forgot to. No, I need to connect it. I need to get a redstone module. Put that over. See what it looks like from the inside and adjust it accordingly. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to remove this one. But if you listen, I don't know if it's audible, but you can hear that the vent door does shut. I just need to move that. Even though I feel like it should be one more, so it's literally on the corner, you know what I mean? So let's move it and I'll come back with you when I'm done. Okay, so it's not my ideal setup because it won't stay the bloody hell down, but you can see that the vent door is there. And once Fazbear FRIGHTS is properly, like, there, I guess, like, once we've got all the walls and such and, like, added the lights and the effects and such, it will be good. The other vents outside this, though, are purely just for decoration, just to pretend that there's something there, if you get what I mean. So these are the only working vents. At least it closes the door, if you get my drift. At least it closes the door. I'm going to continue doing this. I'm going to angle the camera at specific corners. So, like this corner. I still do want the office to have its own permanent vent door. Although, given FNAF 3, I feel like if it's an audio lure here, he wouldn't go here. He would go through here. And then you could lure him away. You know what I mean? I just feel like that's good. I feel like that's good. I'm gonna finish off these vents and then I'll get back to you once I've also done the ceiling here, and then I'll start adding the props with you all. Alright, so we're here in the FNAF 3 office. I can already see that the outside here, if I get the fright light, there we go. There are, excuse me, my mouse does this sometimes, I'm sorry. There is a fright light, like, here, I want to say. Oh, I can turn it on like that. Okay, that's my first time ever playing with that. There's a vent here. I want, where does the window? Okay. The window goes, no, that's a camera. The window goes here. Window? No, the light goes, sorry. I'm messing up my words and everything. I'm so sorry. Now I just want a normal, the normal, light bulb, because it looks like there is a light bulb. Excuse me, no, I keep on clicking and it doesn't click and register. And that is around about here, I want to say. Yeah, I'd say that's about it. Let's get rid of all of that apart from that. What is that sound? There is a sound that I keep hearing, and I'm not sure what it is. But, I might as well get the tablet out. I have configured where I want all of the vents to work and such. The door here works. You can kind of see it slide down. This one's the only one you can't really see, but it does work the same as the others. Yeah, down there, it was working a little bit. I had to squeeze them in really tight spots, so they're more so looking down than they are straight ahead, because I don't know whether or not security cameras can be, oh, pardon me, my throat, cut off the words there. I don't know if they can go through the security cameras, and I'd rather take into account what if they can't go through, you know? So with this, I'm going to put the tablet there, and I'm going to get the desk. modular version, I think, would be good. Unless there's a FNAF 3 one. Oh, there is! There is! Oh my goodness, there is! We can put that right there. We could quite literally put that in the corner, actually. Yeah, because then that gives us enough space to... If I get a trash can... No, I need a recycling can. No, there's like a bin, I guess. Like, I'll add a cabinet too, sure. We'll add a cabinet, but I want a... Did they label it as a bin? There's only a recycle bin. There was just one in the office. Oh, okay. There was one in the office of FNAF 3, but I genuinely don't think that we'll be able to fit it. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab these two. I'm going to grab the Fright Vent Grill, which should go... I want to say... Excuse me, there we go. Click. No, so that should go there with the vent up there, if that makes sense. I need children's drawings. So I'm gonna do that. Put them over the window like they appear to be in the picture that I'm looking at, which shows the Fazbear Frights office. Fright. Let's get this one, I guess. Yeah, let's get this one. I wish that... Can I change the... Oh, I could use the Faz wrench. Wait, I can make this... Oh, hold on. Right, that is above, and that needs to be changed to Bonnie and Freddy. There we go. And I'm just gonna work on this, and then I'll get back to you in terms of the outside here. What are the others for this one, by the way? I need to know. Where... Oh, it doesn't let me because it's just one of the... Okay, that makes sense. What about over here? Or maybe, what if I did that and had it be, or have it be a Spring Bonnie one? You know what I mean? That would be cool. That would be cute because people would see Springtrap. They'd probably draw him or whatever. That'd be cute. Yeah, let's do that. And I'll come back to you once I've done sort of like the outside area here, which shouldn't take too long. Okay, so I have more or less installed the camera. I figured I'd check back in with you all here, because there's nothing really here, is there? In the original FNAF 3 sort of location, I guess I would call it hallway. The real stuff is in sort of here, but this is sort of blank and nothing's really there beside this Freddy torso thing. I just killed it. Whoops, hold on. I set that up because I was like, well, that's clearly there. Maybe I could add some other things, I guess. Maybe a Freddy pal? I don't know. Kind of interesting, really, that I'm having a bit of trouble. Let's set you there, because you can see that from where you are. It's a little bit outstretched, isn't it, the office? Wow. I like it, though. I like it. I am going to change this poster, though, to Chica. I don't think that Spring Bonnie deserves an appearance in the office, because, oh my goodness, that would traumatize you. But let's go ahead and, yeah, go over here. I shall see you once I've done all the walls and the ceiling and stuff in this, these two holes, so that we can work on stuff for that. Okay, so I have done the walls and the ceiling for these two holes. It's very dark, for me anyway. I'm not sure if it's dark for y'all. From what, your guys is slightly lighter than mine. I'm gonna make the conscious effort to actually do the rest of the walls, because that felt really calming, very beautiful, and that will give me a chance to sit here and just do the first part of this humongous build. So I'll see y'all in a hot second. Alright, so I have done all the walls and the ceilings. You can see, like, over there, the light from the natural sort of outside is there, so that kind of ruins it. But if we go to time set midnight, hopefully Springtrap doesn't move into the building already, because he's stuck in the area. Hey sis, it's Christmas. We're gonna leave that door there. You can kind of see that there's natural stuff, but I've added camera 10. There's no camera through here. There's all of these. I need to light it up, I guess. I need to torch it up. I put redstone torches down because otherwise it would be pitch black. And I don't like pitch black darkness, especially when I'm dealing with a mod of this caliber. Springtrap, where have you gone? Has he gone inside? Oh, no, he's there. I was like, did he go into the building? But no. Now it's time for me to decorate. And I'm going to pull up the cameras and see if I can't start creating stuff. You know what I mean? Also, this looks like Scott's avatar. And I'm so happy that it is Scott's avatar. Essentially. Just need like one more back for the office. Okay, so in terms of this area, I'm looking at the camera right now, the picture of the camera anyway, from FNAF 3. This is camera 10, like the entrance here, and that over there is cam 1, my bad. So let's go ahead and get a FRIGHTS poster, which is good. That is the one that we need. Which is great. We could just put it there. And I think there's also pipes, which I thought that pipes were just like, you mean to tell me pipes are needed here? Like, girl. But it's alright. It's all there. The vent should be in the corner, but we're not going to focus on that. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an exit door. And I'm going to get the exit sign. Because I need the sign, and I need to put the exit door there as well, because afterwards that should, is it not lit up? Can I not light it up? That's depressing. It's got a nice like light flare. I'm gonna have to like improvise, isn't I? Oh god. Okay, so I believe I finished off this hallway. It's nothing too fancy. It's got 2 cameras. As you can see here, this one's aimed down, and they both have the audio lure here. That one's more so supposed to be facing there, sorry. I plan on having this light be connected to a light switch, because you know what I found out? I'm going to place that there. 1, 2. And when you flick it, it does do that. So I'm planning on having that. And then when we go all the way over here, you can kind of see light there. You know what I mean? I'm going to flick it off, and I'm going to look through cam, I think it's 8 over here. 8 or 7. And I'm going to work my way through, and I'll update you as I go along, because we haven't just got this. We've got everything else. Everything else. So I'll be focusing mainly on the FNAF 3 stuff, obviously, through this, but I will do this in my, like, excuse me now. I will be doing this in my own sort of, like, time and cutting back when I have done this after I've done the FNAF 3 stuff. And I'll cobble it all together for you, and we shall do that. Anyways, I am going to, yeah, go here and work on this room. Okay, so I have found out something. Hi, puppet. Let's walk into you. Sir? Sir? Sir. You were just doing it a minute ago. Stop it. I was about to say, that's what happens. I like it. But how? Because if I set him here, and then I do day, does his particle stuff still remain? He's there. He's definitely there. Like, if we go to midnight, he should be here. He should be here. What is going on? He should be there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Has the puppet gone for a walk? Has the puppet just decided not to? Or the phantom puppet? Have they just decided not to? Am I silly? Like, did he just decide not to? Because that's a shame. I was hoping that they would stay like the whatchamacallit. Maybe I can spot him on the camera? I don't know. Hi! But I did that room. I did the cam 8 room. I really want to sit here and add the phantom puppet, but now I'm scared. What if he acts like a fairy and just flies away? phantom puppet. Okay, there is another one that just sort of hangs around. That must be the one. Because if he hangs around... Hey, Diva! Hey! Hello. No, he just does his thing. He does his big one, or she does her big one. At least our particles are there now. That adds to the room a little bit. I want to add stuff over here, like just wiring, just so then like I can say that this area is also, sir, I was about to say, just so that I can also say that this area is also kind of filled in, because I did the main hallway from the camera that I was looking at, cam 8. And it does look good. You can see that the light's there. That sort of emits light. I added the presents. I added the drawings. I'm just not sure if it's too empty. You know what I mean? Like, this room had something extra added in. I feel like over here, and this is just a thing for me. What if I added a claw machine here? Just to show what exactly they have lying around. Does that work? No, it'd have to be with another one, which is fine. I could get another one. Let's get the pink one, because Chica is yellow and pink. Let's see. Is she... That looks a little bit more filled. We got the phantom puppet, thank goodness. So I'm going to go outside and destroy the phantom puppet statue, because we got that now. Next one I do need to add in is Balloon Boy. So I'm just gonna go over here. Phantom Balloon Boy, there we go. And I'm gonna go in here. Oh god, I have to go all the way round. Oh, I'm silly. I was gonna add Phantom Balloon Boy in this room. It shows the particles. Because he appears on the cameras, doesn't he? He loves the cameras. So that's something that I've just added. I've got the phantom puppet, phantom balloon boy. Next is this vertical room. So let's get straight to work on this. Okay, so I have finished off this room. It's basically an arcade area. I do want to add like a few more machines here, but I needed to make this so then Springtrap could go through here. I added Phantom Chica. She is enjoying life right now, being punched in the face. Where did the Phantom Puppet go? The Phantom Puppet's just... Oh, there they are. They're all hanging out. I do need to add Phantom Freddy to the main office hallway. But right now, I'm more so just concerned and curious about adding just a few arcades here. Hello? Okay, well they aren't changing color. Well, that's unfortunate. At least we have an arcade area here. On the camera that I have, like set up right now, I just had to switch back to it just in case. There's not really much decorate. Hi, Chica, that scared me. There's not really much light here, but this room seems to show light, which is good. I'll be working on this room next and sort of go in from there. But I did add all of the arcades. I'm trying to vary them up, but nothing's working. They'll just have to stay like that, I guess, unless I'm silly. No, it doesn't look like from this angle that they actually change. So that being said, time, set, day, and let's see all of them sync back, because they all just became dust again. Ma'am, get out. Get out. Miss Ma'am. Miss Ma'am. You cannot. I was about to say, you cannot. I'm just gonna watch her go there, because they walk all the way back, I assume. Ma'am? Ma'am? Okay, well, she just disappeared. Sure. She should be here. You can see her particles there. Yeah, she makes her way there just to linger. But both cameras are set up. Let's go to cam 11. Points down here. Cam 10 points over here. Which is good. Right. Cam 5 should be the next one. So 7 and 5, or 7 and 6 are done. 5 should be the next one. So I'll see you when I've done that. Alright, so I have done this hallway. It was just a hallway as usual. Pardon me. I added the pizzas on the wall in accordance with Cam 5, which is just lovely. Love Cam 5. I need to work on either this room or this room next. This room has 2 cameras, so I'm wondering if I should work on this one first or if I should work on this one and do the other one. But I like what's going on so far, you know, I like it. There's the phantoms are around, you know. Might need to actually hold on because I'm silly. Might need to have Springtrap in here. Oh god. Okay, so that's a bit too thick for my liking. There we go. We can have the slot machines. Our the kids who died love to gamble, girls. But no, we could have in fact maybe 4's good, because then we can place Springtrap there, have a door here that's like an exit door, and have him just come through. I feel like that's probably the best course of action, and I'm liking where everything's going so far. I also managed to turn the lights on, and I've been... Say hello to the pipes, by the way. I've been linking them up too, if I go all the way around. I wish I could sprint. I tried sprinting, but it didn't let me. To this. So if I press this, the lights will turn off, as we will see with the latest cam here. However, if I turn it on, I can see stuff there rather clearly, actually. Just need to aim it sort of this way and hope for the best, because Springtrap will walk through here. And I'm using the lights right now to see the place in the dark, so that's good. That's why we've got the light here, and we've got the light out here as well, because I'm gonna need them, girls. Let's be real, I'm gonna need them. So I'll see you when I've done in fact, I'll do both of these rooms in like one go, so I'll see you when I've done these 2. Okay, so I don't know why Phantom Mango's not spawning in. You can see their particles here, but I added Phantom Foxy, Phantom Bonnie, Phantom Freddy, and I have decorated these last 2 rooms, as you can see. Hi, Bonnie! I'm so glad that this mod gave us a... Alright, you didn't need to push me, you rude... Oh, I could say stuff. You didn't need to push me. But I have added all of the lights and such. With the Bonnie one, in Cam 2, there's a light over him, like around about where that wire is, but I couldn't get it to work. So I just gave him that light, and I feel like that's good. And I feel like there's enough light here to make it mysterious, you know what I mean? You make it mysterious. So you can see here, there's just enough light here to make it look mysterious. Here you can see that. Here, here, here. Like, just all of these, they all work, you know what I mean? Like, when it becomes nighttime, this will obviously be darker. I wasn't sure whether to start Springtrap off there, but then he'd easily be able to get to the vent. So I'm going to start him off in here. And I'm going to design the safe room in the FNAF 1 style this time. With FNAF 1 assets, but with the rotten walls and such, because it's supposed to be broken down, right? Around here. So I can at least, with the walls that don't need other walls connecting, I can at least add the rotten wall stuff. So I'll cut back after I've done this. Okay, so I have added the safe room, but I wanted to come in here. And where would I place... No, because those are... I'm looking for parts of these sorts of... Now that's a head lantern, that's Toy Chica head, Bonnie, Freddy. No, I'm looking for like destroyed parts, you know what I mean? Can I place this? No, I just became... Oh boy, no, I don't need that, thank you. Don't need it. Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, no, I don't need that. What I need is, say, the... No, that's not it. I'm looking for, as I said before, I'm looking for pieces of the animatronics that I could scatter around in this room, or just outside in the hallway of this room. But apparently I what am I on about? Hold on. Hold on. This is where these come in handy. And I'm gonna get myself a Chica sort of fixture here, and lay it around sort of in, can I can't put it on the floor. I was hoping that I could put it on the floor, but I guess I can't. Oh well. Well, what I was gonna do is I was gonna use the see if I could pose the armor stance. I remember doing that in my own time a while back. So maybe that's something that like comes with a mod, but I need one like lying on the floor and invisible so I could start putting like the heads and such around. And I feel like this hallway is just the perfect sort of like run away from the animatronics kind of thing, but not running away from any animatronics because none of the animatronics can use the door. But yeah, I would consider FNAF 3 actually done. I just need to map out the vent stuff. And then, no, I've gone the wrong way. Excuse me, Fazbear Frights. I need to come all the way over here. And I need to destroy Springtrap and map out the cameras in both the vents and the whatchamacallit. So I'm gonna get my tablet. I'm gonna get my Faz wrench to destroy Springtrap and the other phantom dolls or statues. And I'm gonna go ahead and find the mapper. That was it. Sorry, my brain just faded there for a sec. I'm so sorry. So mapper. And I'll see you when that's all done so I can show you the camera stuff. So I have come across a unique sort of problem here. So because I've only got the skeleton here, it's not registering the rest of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something very clever, and I am going to essentially make it so that the map wall is lined up with like a square. So I'm gonna like draw a square around and then I'm gonna map it and be really clever that way, because I feel like I feel like personally this should be working and it's not, and I'm confused. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect that there. I'm going to go all the way around here and I'll cut back once I've mapped out the regular cams. Okay, so I believe I've actually got the cams sorted out now. You can see that I should probably move it one back to capture sort of this camera as well, which I'm just going to quickly see where the mapping is. Yeah, I should oh, no, is that the right one? No, it wants me to do it over here. That's fine. I can do it over here. That's no problem of mine, sis. Give me just a sec. And we have liftoff. I've done it. Very proud of myself for actually getting the cameras to somewhat work. You can see where each camera is supposed to be. So I'm going to call this cam 11, 10, 9, 8, if I could click on it. Excuse me. My mouse is being fiddly. 8, 7, no wait, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, yeah. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, because that's the exit. That's the exit of the attraction, you know what I mean? I feel like that's really good. I'm very happy with myself. What I am gonna do though is I'm gonna add a secondary sort of one just below it, just so that I can map out the vent cams. So I'll be back when I've done that. Okay, so we've got a bit of a problem. The vent cams aren't all marked out, but I have added like a square to at least make sure that they are all sort of connected. As you can see, looks very messy from the outside, But y'all won't be seeing this. Y'all will only be seeing stuff once all of these are done. I need to sort out these cams in terms of getting 2 separate cameras, putting them in, say, like a locker in the office, like I usually do, and then I can get a head start on all of this, and I'll cut back with you after I finish the FNAF 1 part of this establishment, because now I can just go through and redo stuff. It's inspired by the original locations, right? So FNAF 1, FNAF 2, retro over there in the blue. It's gonna be good, and I just want to work on it silently as I'm doing this. So I'll come back with you once I've done the FNAF 1 location fully, alright? See you guys in a sec. For you. For me, it's gonna probably be at least an hour. Oh, and in addition, well, I'll see you all in like in a second, but or a minute, but in addition, like we've already like covered the FNAF 1 stuff anyway, and this was mainly about FNAF 3, right? So doing all of that, you know, y'all will probably get sick and tired of me building the same stupid shit over and over and over again, because you could just go back to the FNAF 1 or FNAF 2 videos for that, can't ya? Anyways, I'll come back with you once I've done the FNAF 1 part. Okay, so I have done the FNAF 1 stuff, so I'm going to walk you through it as someone who is going through here, pretend the FNAF 2 stuff's already done. I need to chop up all of them, but we come through, that is Withered Freddy. Okay, I was like, is that Nightmare Freddy? No. So we come in here, and I've used the statues to make them seem like they're walking around. I did a very basic recreation of, like, the party room stuff. I do still think I should do a little bit more wiring around the walls, maybe. But you come through here, you can see them. You can see Foxy coming out. And you can come here to see Bonnie in the supply closet right there. You can see Chica already there, and you could sort of playfully sort of use this door. This is a different door to the original office door. I figured it could be used to vary. I didn't mean to do that. You know what? I'll show you the door. It was a deluxe blast door, right? And you come through here to the endo stuff. You can see the stuffed person. You go down this dark hallway with these, in fact, I'm going to take away one of them, and I'm going to put one here, and one here, and potentially one there to represent the 5 missing children, like, being set free from their, you know, selves, in terms of the animatronic suits that they inhabit, because I don't have any way to get the animatronics sort of like shattered on the floor, apart from maybe their posters, but Sparky does not have a poster, which is saddening. So unfortunately, we will have to put up with that. And then you come in here, you see Springtrap, and then you continue through Fazbear Frights to the exit. And I think that's good. We'll have to decorate just a little bit more. Obviously here we can't just have this. This is very depressing and disappointing. I will probably have something over here like another desk, a modular one. But I figured I'd show you the progress because I'm going to take a few hours of break because I have spent 5 hours just working on this, and it's very, oh my head, you know what I mean? I need some time away from Minecraft before I get back on and I you know, finish off the detailing and such in here, and then I'll like finish, like I'll do the FNAF 2 stuff, but I'll cut back with y'all when I've come back from that break. I think I'm doing very well for myself, but I don't want to overburn myself, aka like burn myself out. So that being said, I will see you in a second for you, few hours for me. Thank you for watching this far. Comment a mobile phone emoji if you've gotten this far. See you in a sec, but for me it'll be a few hours. Okay, so I am back from my, sorry, the YouTuber known as Doku has gone live as of 66 minutes ago, and I was relaxing with, his live stream. So forgive me if I get sidetracked by seeing sort of notifications from his stream pop up when people donate. But anyways, I decided to remove a lot of the lighting in here. We only really need the lighting on the show stage stuff. We've got Bonnie here, as I showed off before. That break was nice. It really got me into perspective, and it also allowed me to try out something. So we're gonna come over here, because this is the main thing that I was a bit concerned about. So I'm gonna grab a stool. I'm gonna grab, well, actually, I should probably go back into the FNAF 1 part of Fazbear Frights here. Let's, excuse me, the tables are very rude. Let's grab you, sitting Endo. Because I want to demonstrate something. For the longest time, I wanted some of the animatronics to just slump or like, sit down. So when they're in this room, they can all sort of like be, I guess, shown off, but not shown off. But I realized that the Endo, excuse me, rude. The Endo, even though some of its, sir, even though some of its leg crops into the ground, we can just pretend that that's a leg, and I can put blood around with the killer bunny. With the killer bunny, a statue, Spring Bonnie, excuse me, there we go. Statue Spring Bonnie here. I want to remove his banjo ideally, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. But just imagine this. I keep sitting down, I don't mean to, I'm sorry. But imagine that with him just there, you know, with maybe redstone for blood around just this area. I wanted to try and see if I could fit like a Fazbear head on him or them, but this gets the point across perfectly, you know what I mean? Because I feel like I need to show them all sitting in dead. Dead, dusty, and crusty. I did also fix up some of this area. I added a few more things over here. A little bit sparse over here. So we're just going to do that together. I'm just going to plop one here, one here. Maybe add, yeah, the wires there. Add some wiring here. There we go. And I love how I've just sort of done this, where you can see animatronics almost as like an attraction, like posed and such. I can't make them move, obviously. It'd be wonderful if I could, and there were non-aggressive but roaming versions of them. But unfortunately, I'm having to stick with this. I also decorated the show, the main stage for the main 4. Foxy's little Pirate's Cove here is on its own, I'm afraid. I don't know if there's any Pirate Cove themed stuff. Cove. No, there's no Cove stuff. What about ship? No? Boat. Oh, wait, there's a cork board. I didn't realize that. Alright, mama. But now I get started on the FNAF 2 stuff. And I've got 3 hours to do the FNAF 2. Well, I'm gonna set myself a goal of an hour just to quickly like whack the main rooms out, and then I'll show you the final result of sort of what I've got planned, and then we'll move on to here, because I have a strict bedtime of 10 p.m. and it's currently 5 or 6 past 7. So wish me luck. Let's hope that I can get that done. And yeah, actually, I think I'm just gonna use these 3 hours to work on the FNAF 2 stuff, actually, to sort of make sure that it's perfect and like the way that it needs to be. And then on my next recording day, which is Saturday, I'll work on the final bit of this, and then I'll cover up everything. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in just a sec. For me, it's gonna be a few hours, but I'll see you in just a sec. Right, so hello, I'm back. I always come back. So I've done the general gist of the FNAF 2 location. The only thing I have to do is the stars, the sort of like the ceiling stuff, wires, stars, you know, all of that. But I want to show you what I have done. So I'm going to take myself into F1 mode. I've added Freddy here. I'm not sure whether to put him back one or not, because he is kind of clipping into the fan, but I imagine however heavy Freddy is, ton animatronic would not be affected by a fan. We have Balloon Boy here as an homage to him taking my bloody batteries. We have Mangle here with Toy Bonnie in this room. Toy Bonnie, obviously, in the original FNAF 2 goes in here. Oh, that's also something I need to add. A vent, or a vent, grill thing. You know, the vent door. No, not vent door. You know, the vent thing. You know what I'm on about. We have Withered Bonnie over here as an homage to him being in FNAF 2. And I put him in the arcade. I made the arcade very simple. And here we have Toy Chica being very sus with the paper pals. And we have Withered Foxy and Withered Sparky here. Withered Sparky doesn't stand up, so I'm just sat here just like, okay, we'll just lay you down in the corner next to this vent. We have Withered Foxy at the end of the hall, obviously. Over here, I decided that I could sneak them in, and I'm also wondering if I could sneak in statue Golden Freddy here. You know what I mean? Because I assume that there'd be rumors of a golden suit, you know? So we have Withered Freddy or Shadow Withered Freddy, Shadow Withered or not Shadow Withered Freddy, Withered Golden Freddy. We have Toy Chica in this hole. I wanted to take off her beak, but I'm not sure if that's possible. So, devs, if you want my recommendation, give us a statue without her beak. Alright, that'd be lovely. And here we have the Endo and the puppet in an homage of when the puppet gets out of the prize corner, this Endo can sometimes be seen. I think it's sometimes, it might be all the time, I can't remember, but he's seen. As you can see, I've got Freddy here, or Toy Freddy, Toy Foxy, and then over here I have JJ, just to fill up sort of the party room. I also added the carousel, excuse me Freddy, the carousel in the corner, because it was never in the original location that we built, was it? So I just added that there. As you can see, I've kind of, toned it down with the lights. This is supposed to be a part of the horror attraction, you know what I mean? So I feel like this is fine. I just want it to seem like the animatronics are always moving and this is like a night shift for them. Just in there. I might add faux cameras or like fake cameras, but right now I just need to add the streamers and such. And then I'm actually good, and I can surprisingly move on to this because I've been so fast. So this will probably take about 10-20 minutes, but I will see you in a sec when I have, when I have done all of the star streamers and such. Okay, so other than the arcade, which I think I'm actually gonna, I have a night vision potion, by the way. I could not physically see this place without the night vision. But I've added the bunting, I've added the pizzas. Ooh, no. We're not gonna talk about that. I feel like I've done an adequate job, you know. I've done, obviously I put the wires in here, bunting around here, hi Chica. All of sort of like the party room stuff, you know, all of that. I'm gonna keep the pizzas, and I don't know why there's a lighting error here, I guess, as I call it, or a glitch. Fitting for this, I suppose. But I like just the normal pizzas on the wall. I think that it looks good for what it is, and I feel like I've done a good job with the FNAF 2 portion of this whole thing. So with that being said, I'm gonna go all the way over to do the, whilst I still have time, because I technically have an hour and a half or so, I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna do the final part and hopefully sneak in the final whatchamacallit, the walls here around the building. It's gonna be huge because look at this place. Look at this place. It's huge. Also, I love the light flicker effect that I gave. I think it feels and looks good. But yes, I think I've done well so far. So without further ado, I'm gonna get straight into the FNAF retro stuff. I'll see you when I've got everything done there, so then I can walk you through it all. Or, you know, when I've got the walls and the ceiling done and such, because I want to do like this room at the least, the one in purple, with y'all, because I'll be doing Pirates Cove here and this and all of that, because it's like a FNAF museum almost, and I love it. But anyways, I will see you when this is done. Okay, so in terms of the classic or retro FNAF stuff, I figured I'd go with the theme of red tables, blue walls, blue curtains, you know, all of that. Red and blue, essentially. So I've added these two off of their stage. I haven't added anything out here yet, because I need to still do it. But I figured we could all take a trip together and do this room, because I've partially decorated it. I just need stools. And what I want is 1, 2... Bonnie, Foxy, and who would I have as Chica? Well, I already have Chica. What am I on about? Who would I have as Golden Freddy? Probably this one. And I'm just gonna lay them all out, like so. So I'm gonna have Golden Freddy in the middle, and I have Bonnie, Chica, then Foxy, right? And what I'm gonna have is the statue of the hoax purple guy, as sort of an homage to like who did it sort of thing, because he sat there. Foxy sees him, and the hoax purple guy is just like, "What's the matter, Foxy? I thought you wanted an audience, sis. Here's dead bodies." Okay, not actually like, you know, like that, because they are just sitting endos. But no. What you're not gonna do is you're not gonna do that. But you could tell who's who. Sir, no. You can tell who's who, and you can tell who did it, you know what I mean? So that's all there. I need redstone. Wrong menu. Redstone, there we go. To sort of symbolize the blood, you know, around, there we go, sir. I was about to say, to symbolize the blood coming down from what he had done, and I'm gonna have it sort of splatter out like this. I'm not too good with this sort of stuff, so forgive me, but oh wait, no, don't turn, sis. No. No. You are not turning. Come on, sis. You all need to go back to there. Thank you. So I've done that. I wanted to do that room with y'all. I just wanted a little Pirates Cove, have him run out here. These endos. I wish I could remove their eyes. You know what I mean? I wish I could remove their eyes. Or I wish I could... Hold on. Are plushies... Like, can I, like, add a plushie on the stool? Is that a thing? I'm gonna break you. Sorry, Freddy. No. I need to place Freddy down. No, sadly, that is not an option. I was hoping that it was, but it clearly is not. But we have the hoax purple guy here. I am tempted to move him up, or move his stage up, just by one, and have sort of the blood come off from there, just so that people definitely see him. You know what I mean? But I feel like no, actually, that's way too high up. That's way too high up. I'm just gonna put him here, and you can clearly tell who he is, what he's done. And in here I've added the spring Bonnie suit. I kind of want to do that, but that makes it look like he's been spring locked when he's not been, and this is early in the timeline, you know what I mean? So we have that, we have the endo here, we have Bonnie all the way over here, we have this light, and you know, for fun you can just like, sir, you could just do that to reenact stuff. I still need to add the door frames, and I still need to go around, do the reception and the streamer stuff. But I'm doing really good. I've got an hour left. I'm feeling good about this. And I'm hoping that I can get this last little bit done before I cover it up with walls on the outside and the line that I said I would do. But with that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9. And I only have to do the rest of the details for that, like this like first area that they'd walk through if you were like a guest at this place. So where's the door? I'm gonna put the big entrance door here. Sir. No. Have I messed something up? I was about to say, have I messed something up? Door. Where are the... That's the big entrance door, right? Teal employee door. Have I messed it up? Have I messed it up? I'm gonna put you there. And we're gonna just open it like that, because it's not actually a diner. And I'll cut it back with you once I've done everything within this last area. Okay, so I have gone around now, and I have given everything sort of star bunting, or this, wire stuff. The only room that doesn't have it is this one, because I want to make a statement with the hoax purple guy going, "Hey yo Foxy, you nasty bald-headed bitch, I thought you wanted an audience. Guess not, sis. Too bad you're possessed now." But yeah, the endos do sit down. It's just a little bit of their leg clips in, but we can pretend that that is their leg and they're just really short on legs. I did add cutouts. I added stuff for the stage. I've added a lot of stuff around here, and I added like a little waiting area. Freddy's here, and yeah, I think I've done actually pretty well. I'm gonna be honest, all right? I'm gonna be honest with the whole layout of this thing. I wasn't sure at first. I'm just gonna get a bird's eye view. I wasn't sure at first if this was even gonna work. You know what I mean? Like, I was sure this was just gonna be a scrapped idea and I have to refilm the video and just sort of, you know, boom 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 with just Fazbear Frights. But I believe this tells a story, because surely with Fazbear Frights you wouldn't just have it there. Surely there would be like surviving, like even if it's the earliest of early videos or even promotional stuff laying around that you could use to sort of base your, or even drawing, well, they already have the drawings of the animatronics, but like the original sort of designs or some of the shells to piece together to have made sort of like statues of them, at least like I've used. I feel like it was a missed opportunity in FNAF 3, but I feel like this is good. The only thing I'm debating is whether or not, have I missed the vent part? I'll do that in a sec. I'll do that in a sec, babes. The only thing I'm debating is whether or not to add security cameras everywhere, because you're supposed to be the security guard for all of this pizzeria, right? So I'm like, do I do that or do I not? But I think I'm just going to leave the Fazbear Fright stuff as the camera part, and I'm going to shove a big gigantic wall over it now and see what I can do with some reference images. So I'll be back momentarily, I guess. Okay, so I think I've done relatively well. I actively managed to put in some effort around the place. I went around and did this sort of pattern, this very basic pattern. I'll admit it. I'll be the first to admit it. But I did that. I used World Edit to sort of copy paste, so that it wouldn't be a hassle. We all know that I use World Edit, and I kind of won. Right, let's get gravel. Or something dark, like, let's go for brick, or, like, I guess, would it, rewritten bricks? No, I'm looking for sort of pavement. I'm not sure if pavement would be here. I'm looking for gray concrete. That's the one. Yeah, this is the one. Because, I need to go and put in the line, don't I? So let's have the dark gray brick be here, or the gray concrete, sorry. I'm used to calling them bricks, alright? I'm British. I'm used to it, alright? Don't come for me. But we're gonna come here and go all the way out to here. I feel like that would be good, or maybe just a little bit out. Yeah, about there. Let's get the wood axe, and let's replace grass block with gray. No. Gray. I need gray concrete. There we go. Now we got a basis for doing that. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna put, excuse me, there we go. I'm gonna put, there we go. That, and I want fences, because when I have fences, I can sit here and, or why am I even doing that? I could literally go over here. I want not railing, although railing might be good if it, no, it won't. Okay, well, you didn't have to embarrass me. I'm gonna find suitable fences and I'll get right back to you. Okay, so I have found a fence that I want to use. I'm going to make sort of like a line that's this long. Because I'll have to, 1, 2, I'll have to account for that. So it's like 5, I want to say. Because if we put this here, it's not exactly the ideal size that I would like to go with. But honestly, having this sort of haunted house, haunted attraction kind of thing here, at least I'm putting in effort. Unlike the last times, because I mean, some of you probably went, girl, you could probably do so much better. And hey, I'm at least giving it an attempt here, you know what I mean? 5, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And I'm just gonna sort of, that goes that way, I think. There we go. It's sort of, it's like bouncing them back and forth, you know what I mean? But at least I'm giving it an attempt, and you would never catch me making an attempt before right now, because I want this to sort of feel like a magnum opus for me in terms of the beginning stages of being a Minecraft YouTuber, I guess. Because I guess that's where I would fall now, isn't it? Like I'd be a Minecraft. I'm a Minecraft content creator, yeah. I'd say that's where I would fall. Not really much to say there other than, oh my god, where did my life go wrong? But let's just finish this and we'll cut back to the final result. Okay, so I think for the first time in ever, I can say that I actually semi-worked on this outside area. And I've added a basic line, you know, because people would want to go inside this attraction and they could come out this way. I'm thinking of maybe moving that here so then the out to in traffic wouldn't be too bad. In terms of people hypothetically going in here. But let's recount our journey. So when we go in, we enter the 1985, 3, one of the two locations. We see the lovely Freddy Fazbear's original diner or pizza. And we see the animatronics walking around. And then we come in here and we see the missing child incident recreated, with Foxy go 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 and the purple man going, "What's the matter, Foxy, you bold bitch? I thought you wanted an audience." And then we come all the way over here to where the killings started happening of the security guards, where they get stuffed by the animatronics. And then we have Bonnie here, just looking at here. We have the first iteration of an office. And then we go through here, where it's FNAF 2, where they reopened after the missing child incident, only to have the withered animatronic parts be put inside the toys and such. Oh, and the puppets there too. Hi. In the old animatronic, from the old animatronics to the new ones, sorry, and one that they were going to use or create called Sparky, for the grand reopening, but they never got around to it, so he's, you know, parts of them as well, and just sort of every animatronic here has parts of parts, and then the toys are decommissioned as well as like this location after the bite of 87, and we come to the original FNAF location, my baby, where we have Sparky now joining the crew, as well as the original 4. So we got Freddy, Foxy, we have Bonnie in the closet, as he should be. We have Chica at the window. We have the deluxe blast door. We have the original FNAF 1 location parts and service. And then we come all the way over here where the souls are being freed. I can't fit it in here or recreate it, so just imagine these are the souls being set free unintentionally by Mr. Afton over here. Whoops, did not mean to do that, excuse me. But then we have Springtrap. The killer comes back, gets spring locked in this back room, and then we go into Fazbear Frights. As you can see, cameras are everywhere. We have memorabilia. We have just everything. Just wow, just whooped. Also, did I place stuff in here? Okay, I'm getting hallways mixed up. But we have Fazbear Frights. We have the Phantoms, you know, should they ever want to come out. And then we have the office. And after that, you know, you're here. Excuse the anvil. I was using that for nefarious purposes of renaming stuff. But we have this. We have the vent grills. We have the Freddy stuff. We have just everything here. And then you come out of the attraction. Or as I'm going to rename it, Fazbear Frights Museum. That's what I feel like this is. Alright, that's what I feel like this is. But anyways, let me go to the end of the line so I can, or the lines here so I can do my outro. Thank you for watching this monster of a video, probably. I am literally on the deadline. I sped through that and I went, you know what? I've got the energy to do this. And I did. And I did. And I did. Right. So, next episode of the FNAF Management Wanted stuff will be the FNAF 4 Fredbear's Family Diner. The FNAF 4 sort of... You know the minigame stuff where it's got the minigame scene scenario there, as well as like the FNAF 4 house and such, like the actual FNAF 4 Nightmare one, as well as Fredbear's Family Diner and all of that goodness. So we'll be doing FNAF 4 stuff later and in the next episode. But right now, I gotta head out. It's time for me to call it a night and go to bed. No, I can't do it. I forget I can't do the zoom in on my face. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And comment an emoji of a pencil, if there is one. Or a pen. Right? Just comment that if you made it all the way to the end of this so I know that you fully watched. With that being said, I'm going. See you later. Bye-bye.